The first news story. So this is from CTV News. This is from just like a local news uh, area in Canada, but it's just really funny. It's just please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. Microsoft warns. Microsoft has issued an unusual safety warning to owners of its new Xbox Series X, requesting that gamers avoid blowing vape smoke into the console. The company issued this warning on Wednesday night, less than 24 hours after the new gaming system was released. We can't believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke. Oh my god. Please do not blow vape smoke in. What is it? Please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. The company tweeted. The tweet comes as a video crop up across social media showing smoke blowing into the new $600 console. That's $600 for Canadian prices. Users sharing the footage claim that the new Xbox has problems with overheating and may even catch fire. However, the videos are reportedly fake. The Twitter user pointed out that if you were to turn off their Xbox Series X and smoke and vape into it, vapor soon rises out of the console as seen in the video. As seen in the videos. Xbox X launched on Tuesday alongside the smaller and cheaper Xbox Series S. Sony's PlayStation 5 is expected to follow on Thursday. We can't. This is just a funny tweet. We can't believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. That's just so dumb. And they said it in Spanish as well, just to make sure you guys, understand completely. And here's the video.
Bueno, chavales, a ver, está surgiendo por las redes un vídeo de que la Xbox Series X se está quemando. Entonces lo que voy a hacer va a ser apagar completamente la consola, ¿vale? Ya que está circulando de que está apagada. Entonces la voy a apagar por completo y os voy a enseñar mientras, una vez que se ha apagado esto, voy a aprovechar el ventilador, la fuerza del ventilador para echarle vapor por aquí debajo y que veáis cómo da la sensación de que se está quemando. Pero en realidad no se está quemando porque no hay nada dentro de esta consola que pueda reaccionar esa reacción química. Así que vamos a esperar un segundito a que se apague. Yo de mientras voy a ir preparando el vapor y...
God, get to the smoke already, buddy.
En el día de lanzamiento.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, he's blowing it to the bottom and it's going through the top. So under the Xbox Series X, there's a little circular stand, but there's little corners because it's obviously a box, right? So there's little corners on each side that air can go through. So he's blowing smoke into the air. Oh my god.
Mi equipo Serie X se está quemando ahora por arte de magia, ¿no? Venga ya. Buenas chavales, a ver, está surgiendo por las redes un vídeo de que la Xbox Series X se está quemando. Entonces lo que voy a hacer es apagar completamente la consola, ¿vale? Ya que está circulando.
Is this Mexico or Spain? I can't tell. But I'm guessing, like, even in Mexico, the fucking Xbox Series X is really expensive. This is just so dumb. Like why would you spend $500 on a brand new console and then, blow smoke into it, maybe damaging the console? Like, why would you do that? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, they just wanted the video to go viral, but like, it's just funny that Xbox has to come up and say, we can't believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X. Oh god. All right, next news story. PS5 console breaks completely due to storage glitch. Okay. YouTuber ACG says his PS5 is already, I don't know if that's a typo. The PS5 is already 100% dead due to dastardly storage glitch, likely worrying everyone receiving a PS5 at launch tomorrow. This is an older article because the PS5 launched today. The unthinkable has happened for unsuspecting YouTuber ACG, as his PS5 review unit was unexpectedly broken completely due to a bizarre storage glitch, leaving only a heavy white and black brick where a next-gen gaming machine once existed. With launch day bringing the first consumer shipments of Sony consoles to players' doors in select November 12 launch countries. This is every early PS5 adopter's worst nightmare come true, and it could be a very ill omen. Despite being the hottest and hopefully not literally item of the holiday 2020 season, the lead up to the PS5's first launch wave tomorrow has not been a completely smooth one. A notorious next-gen pre-launch fiasco amid the COVID-19 pandemic was the result of stunned supply lines, shortages, and customers' inability to pick up new console in stores. On day one, for the first time in recent gaming history, all high-profile PS5 game announcement events, Sony made promises it couldn't keep or never meant to make in the first place, and a small but dedicated uproar has most recently grown audible after the console manufacturer confirmed that the PS5 won't support 1440p. That's weird. That's kind of random. Like the Xbox Series X does it, and most game PCs you can run games in 1440p, which is kind of dumb. However, all of this pales in comparison to the players now realized fears of completely malfunctioning $500 gaming machine running their launch experiences. Damn. So P1, at this time, this is the ACG, this is the YouTuber that had the complaint. At this time, my PS5 is 100% dead. I was having storage rebuild issues. Others reported, but mine escalated to full errors and network issues. Boot. Sony and I were working through the troubleshooting when it died completely. So at this time, I will be moving my content around. See, Jeff Gerstmann from Giant Bomb had the same problem. Seems like putting a PS5 into rest mode while Spider-Man Remastered is running crashes the whole system, forcing the repair your external drive process when you start back up. At least that's how it's been for me, and a few times I've done that today. Also, every time I've had a PS5 go through the external drive repair sequence, it ends up on the black screen and it has and I have to hit the power button on the console itself to force it to rest mode. Then it comes back up and asks me to file a error report, then boots normally. Okay. So his PS5 didn't die, Jeff Gerstmann's, but ACG's died. I think it's probably because there's probably something wrong with the PS5, but I think it's something that can be fixed with a day one patch. And I think most people don't get the console like 2-3 days before. Jeff Gerstmann, who's a pretty famous video game reviewer and blogger, he probably got a week, 2 weeks in advance. ACG got a week, 2 weeks in advance, so they probably didn't get those day one patches right away. So I don't think this will be a big problem. Maybe it might be. I don't know. You never know. But I think there'll be a day one patch because, like, I think when I was watching a video of the Xbox Series X, some guy unboxing and then plugging it in, and then then he had to download a bunch of updates. So these consoles, I remember, back in 2013, people were crazy about like how it's always online connection, but this generation really changed that, and like literally everything you need to do on these consoles have to be online nowadays. So you need an online connection nowadays. So I think people who buy PS5 on November 12th, which is today, I think, right? Today is November 12th. Yeah, happy PS5 day. Yeah, November 12th. Yeah. So those people, they're gonna have a console, and they'll probably have an update day one. Oh, I gotta see those videos. I wonder if there's any videos out of people unboxing PS5s and people unboxing PS5s and setting up those big boys, those big boys. I will be definitely getting a PS5. Probably not this year, but probably next year, because I don't really care about any of the launch titles. So, and to me, PS5 is gonna be mostly a just exclusives machine, because I play mostly on PC, and PC has all the Xbox games, and PC has all the third party games. All I really want is for first party, so I'll probably wait a year maybe to get it. But right now, I don't see any point. This one's interesting. Although the PS5 proprietary SSD has been vaulted as has been vaulted as a lightning fast beacon for what next gen gaming is capable of. It's not been free of recent controversy. Primarily, prospective buyers and pre-order holders have felt jilted by the 885 gigabyte SSD, which actually provides 6x. I can't even fucking talk right now. Oh my god. 885 SSD actually only providing 666 gigabytes. That's bullshit. That's almost the same as the Xbox Series S. Xbox Series S says it's 512 gigabytes, but it's probably 480. So it's like only 200 gigabytes more. That's kind of bullshit. 676, at least the Xbox Series 666, at least the Xbox Series X provides over 800 gigabytes of free space, which is good. I hope I don't know, I hope it's not the same. It probably is the same SSD on the digital edition. I'm assuming it's just the same console, but just take the disk drive out. You know what I would buy if they came out with two versions of the PS5. But there was one which had a disc, and there was one that was the exact same price but had more storage space. So the disc and the one with the disc has 666, and the one with the storage space would be the same price. That's what I'm saying, and would be maybe like a full terabyte, or maybe like a terabyte and a half. That would be awesome, but we're not getting that. All right. All right, let's go to the last news story. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out about two days ago. Checking out the Metacritic reviews. So apparently generally favorite, 81 out of 100. So user reviews aren't that bad, 7.1. Usually their user reviews are way lower than the Metacritic usually. Let's see if any big publishers, video game news sites have reviewed it. I always wonder why they give some games 100. It makes sense. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is another success in the series. We love that it's starting to look back at older and more classic elements of the franchise, finding ways to re-implement them into an ever-evolving, fresh-feeling new game. It's crazy. Let me see if I can find a big publisher. I've never heard of any of these. IGN Italia. What the fuck is the IGN Italia? I had no idea. The Guardian reviews games now. They give it an 80. Kotaku's is in progress. Vice. Why isn't IGN here? I know IGN has reviewed the game. I know regular IGN does not do. They only do 10-point system, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's either game is perfect or it's like a 9. I think a lot of games on IGN are gonna be at least 8 or 7. They're probably gonna fall around that range. Personally, I like the 5-star system because 5 stars is pretty nice. Yeah, it's very simple. Everybody knows about the 5-star system. Okay. So Beyond Light, when is that coming out? It's coming out soon, right? I wonder if this is coming. I know it's coming out on Game Pass, but I wonder if it's coming out on the PC Game Pass. Because I noticed, because I don't have an Xbox, but I use the Xbox Game Pass on PC. I've noticed the games are very different on those consoles. They come out like Doom Eternal came out on console on October 1st, but still hasn't come out on PC yet, and they said it's coming out on PC. But when I looked at the article, it said later this year. But let's see what else is like Game Pass. This game is actually pretty cool. I was playing this. No, wait, where is it? Tetris Effect Connected. Yeah, it's like pretty much like Tetris, but it's like a very cool, like everything is so nicely designed, and like the Tetris, each level has its own song. So like while you're dropping, like the Tetris squares, the music will change depending on where you drop it. So it's a very interesting game. I'd be down to play it again. But they also have Final Fantasy. What is that? V6, 7, 8. Final Fantasy 8. Yeah, I'm not good with Roman numerals. And they have this new game called Streets of Rogue. So there's some decent games on there. I guess the EA Play games are not coming on Game Pass PC, which kind of sucks. I think that would be the only reason why I would get a Xbox. Sorry, I'm feeling a little tired. I think that would be the only reason why I get an Xbox Series X or S is because the Game Pass is way better on the console version. Like, you don't get any of the Xbox 360 games on Game Pass on this because they never came out on PC, so that makes sense. They never came on PC. All right. So that was the gaming roundup. I'm gonna go into Call of Duty. Just give me 2 minutes to set that up.